that.
So we have Uncle Mojo and Studebacher Hoch. Hawk. Okay, cool. I actually did never ask. So now we know. Studebacher Hoch.
I mean, I knew.
I call him Ian.
What's all this Wii stuff? I already knew.
Now I know.
He's not playing Green Game & Watch Hunter, and he's not playing Blue Young Link. Do your fucking job! One's in the chat.
One's in the chat.
You know why.
Mojo has switched to
If you were a real
Young
one
Link.
and were here at the start of the stream, you know why. That's right, Hunter. Walk away!
Mojo has switched to Young Link.
So much.
He was definitely playing Link earlier today in bracket, but he has since switched.
Mojo's a magic man. Most people get older as time goes on. He grows younger.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
gets the spirit of a much younger
He
man with every
definitely
passing minute.
definitely pulled out the Master Sword and then immediately put it back in. He was like, I'm done with this. I'm going back to being a kid.
Mojo's a kid at heart.
Yeah. Ooh, good, fair. Low tiers are really interesting, okay? Because Game & Watch Young Link, tell me what this matchup is about. I don't know. I play a low tier. I main a low tier, and people ask me all the time. They're like, "Oh, what do you think about the Game & Watch Zelda matchup?" It's like, I don't know. I don't know anything about these characters.
I actually do know what I think about the Game & Watch Zelda matchup.
Oh, that's true. Game & Watch is actually pretty good against Zelda. Not that. Shut up. That's not the point. Okay. The point is that like.
But we're experienced in that one. You can't use that as an example.
The point is like, it doesn't matter who you are. You probably lack some low tier knowledge. You know, and
I don't.
Okay, bananas.
Ask me about a matchup.
How is Bowser and Yoshi?
Yoshi takes a while to die because he's really heavy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
sick. That's actually really great matchup advice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, Mojo almost just killed himself.
Yeah, that was definitely an SD. Ian should have just not up beat.
Yeah, like that's the, if you like realize that you're like, I'm at 133 and they're at 0, I'm okay with dying if they die.
But it was like a really knee-jerk reaction. So.
Yeah, like it's, in a normal circumstance,
it's like, why would you ever not up B?
Yeah, because and you're playing against Mojo. You're not assuming Mojo's just gonna SD.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but
Ian's Game & Watch is very good, by the way.
Yeah,
it's very good. It definitely messed up my Game & Watch. But my Game & Watch is really bad. Nineless's Game & Watch is sick.
That's true, and he's not here tonight.
Yeah, he's in Taiwan.
Oh,
training with the Taiwanese. Oh, nice.
Is he like
nice
training them
smash.
up or training himself?
Oh no, he's training them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
figured. He's such a generous and giving person.
Yeah, he's actually holding a class on how to play Game & Watch in Taiwan.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. You know, good guy, that Nineless. Anyway, this is a big situation. Edgeguarding Game & Watch is kind of tricky because he has that lasting hitbox. It's really easy to beat, but you have to be like confident that you're going to beat it.
Yeah.
You know, sticking to ledge and rolling is like not always going to be the best option because he actually does have a decent amount of drift out of the up B.
And he also lingers for a while.
He does linger for a very long time.
Like he forces a roll early and then just kind of hangs out there.
It's kind of tricky. There are low tiers are kind of tricky to edgeguard in general, like unless you're like Ness. Well, even Ness is like tricky to edgeguard unless you like know what you're doing.
And that's how it is. Like they all just have such nuanced recoveries that you just have to fight them enough to learn it.
Yeah. That's it. Nice. Yeah,
that's good.
Game & Watch is
gonna kill really early.
Super light.
And that's a young Link down air.
Yeah, and I don't envision this matchup being very good for Game & Watch just because he's so light and young Link can kill so early.
And
that down air's so good, dude.
Like, I guess Game & Watch has good moves for, like, stuffing out bomb and boomerang and stuff like that. Like, fair is just a very nice walling move.
Yeah.
Like, Young Link can just kind of run circles around Game & Watch.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, I mean, unfortunate's not the word.
Well, I mean,
Game & Watch is sick. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Game & Watch.
Game & Watch has such big hitboxes, though.
He does.
I have a hard time feeling bad for a lot of the low tiers, but then I remember that they're low tiers for a reason.
They got stuff, but they also get stuffed.
Yeah, like I see the bad things that happen to them, and I'm like, this is why I'm feeling bad for them. I forgot.
Yes.
Waldo? Oh.
Interesting. But yeah, Game & Watch is one of those characters. I think I have a personal philosophy on low tiers that some are just. What's up, Hamlin? How's it going, Ham Yojo?
Hamlin walked in right at the start of that sentence and gave Dylan the most disgusted look.
Anyway, I think there are some characters that just have overall like bad moves And there are some characters that have like good moves but are held back by extremely terrible flaws that just prevent them from being good.
Yeah.
And Game & Watch, I feel, is one of those characters that has good stuff but is held back by a couple things that make him so bad.
We talked about this on our podcast. Or no, it was after the podcast.
It was after the podcast.
We were talking about, like, low tiers aren't
Why
low
would
tiers
we talk
because
about it on the podcast? That's not what podcasts are for.
Yeah. But, like, we were talking about, like, low tiers aren't low tiers solely because they have bad moves. Like, most of Game & Watch's moves are really good moves.
Or, like, good,
honestly.
yeah,
They're
straight
like,
up good.
really good moves. His down tilt's incredible. Not all of his aerials, but he has good aerials.
Yeah.
And, like, he's got good smash attacks. He's got good moves. He has some very, very exploitable weaknesses. But going back to something that I noticed on the stock right before this, Game & Watch's turtle, like his back air, made the sword clank sound with one of Youngling's sword attacks.
Whoa.
The head of the turtle made the sword clank sound.
Interesting. Okay, that down air was really sick. That was nuts. That
crazy.
down air that Mojo did was actually super sick. It didn't work out, but
Yeah.
if it had worked out, you would have been crazy.
It was such a cool idea, though.
But Studebacher goes for the mix-up.
God, that did 21.
Yeah, no, Game & Watch has really good moves. An example of a character who doesn't have really major weaknesses,
and he doesn't have a jump.
but more so suffers from the fact that they don't have any good moves, is Bowser. Bowser, like...
Well, and he also just has huge weaknesses.
Yes. Well, yeah, of course he's got huge weaknesses.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Every low tier has really bad weaknesses. Shoutouts to Mojo for
Mojo gonna take
the
that.
win. But Bowser's just like...
So potent.
Bowser just does not functionally work as a character. His moves just don't do anything.
Like, even his movement is just so stunted,
just
but like
trash.
he has so much jump squat.
It's just really bad.
Okay. Fuck Bowser.
Yeah, I agree. Go home and tell your moms. Fuck Bowser. And no. Connor says fuck Ranch. I disagree. Studebaker, what's your opinion on Ranch?
Ranch, I actually used to like obsessively put Ranch in everything as a child. Since then, I don't use it much.
Okay.
I never like seek it out.
Situation.